Yeah, what's up, my people, man? It's Mr. Oshodi. We're back, you know? We never left. We just took a break. And yeah, man, hope you enjoy it. Just a little clip of the day. And hopefully we'll get more into the day-to-day lives. Yeah, man. Keep up, man. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the Instagram. And follow and post it and share to your friends. And watch old videos as well, man. There's a lot of old videos. So it'll be like a 2-year gap. Go and watch the old videos and then you see what we're on and what we're about, man. God bless, man. Look after yourself. Peace. I feel like obviously with my generation, I feel like, yeah, there was stuff. But with now, there's so much social media. And social media it makes things more hype. It makes things like, oh, look, man, look at that. So you're seeing so much, like you're seeing stuff you're not meant to see. Like there's so much stuff I've seen in my life. I don't think I'm meant to have seen so many things. But social media has made you see so many things. Some of these things are like normal now. And then like, you know, a lot of the youth are they're trying to do things and they don't have direction. And also it's peer pressure. They might want to do something, but when they get outside, they have to do something else or be someone else. So there's a lot going on, man. Whenever I see a bunch of youths, I just always hope them the best.
So how was it? Like, what was the difference when you was growing up in terms of the youth then and the youth now?
Obviously, everyone got in trouble. We used to get in trouble. But I feel like now there's a lot more. I don't know how to put it. I feel there's just a lot more lack of care. Like we still used to care. Like we would see. We still used to fear adults.
Yeah.
Like we would know, like, listen, no matter how much of a naughty person you think you are, you remember, like, there's certain things that you feared. You still feared adults. You still had some respect. You still had this. Not saying all the kids don't, but now it's like they don't care. Like they'll tell an adult, shut up.
The respect's gone.
The respect's gone. It's gone out the window. Lack of respect. And then obviously the society is, you know, you live in back in the day, like. You get smacked up by your parents.
Yeah.
No, you can't smack up your youths, man. You do something, someone's coming to your door saying, why did you do that to your child and this? That's, yeah, like, we're here, innit? No, I can tell you, a lot of people got smacked up as kids. And yeah, some people say it didn't make a difference. A lot of people also got sent back home. Sent back to Nigeria, sent back to Senegal, sent back to West Africa or South Africa or wherever they come from, and they had to learn certain things. Now you can't make decisions. Kids are growing up too fast. So I don't know. I don't have the solution in it. It's just the same. It's something you see and you want to do and be a part of, and try to help so much, you know. And that's basically what kind of like all these things are about as well. It's not just a case of like I always say I don't need to film. I don't need to film. But I feel like when you film and you have feedback from people about things, it's a good thing. It's very good. You know, you get people giving you feedback saying, yo, I like that thing. And I like a platform where mums can watch it with their kids and you can see that, oh, there's people doing stuff, like there's people working, there's people putting in work, there's people trying to make progress. We're relatable. Do you understand? We're relatable. It's not comical. It's work, like we're driving vans, we're going to pick up, we're going to North London, Enfield, to pick up some pots that were ordered, you know? So yeah, I feel like that's it. The state right now, and also things are much more expensive now compared to back in the day.
Yeah,
but obviously, back in the day, like I'm 40 now, right? So when I say back in the day, I'm still young, but I'm in between young and old. You know, I'm more experienced. But like things were cheaper then. The same things that we used to buy for 50p, I might go in a shop now and the price is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, but then again, as you said, inflation. So you have all these aspects of it. Lack of jobs as well. There's lack of jobs, you know, and you know, you're not even old enough to be employed. A kid that's 13, 14, he's not old enough to be employed. Then you have your environment. The environment really something that really matters. Like I went first of all, initially South London. So I was in like, was it Bermondsey first? Bermondsey. And then from Bermondsey, I used to go to school in like it's like Camberwell Green, Michael Ramsey, yeah, Archbishop Michael Ramsey then. And
So how far was the commute? If you can remember.
There was 2 buses. I think it was about 30 to 45 minutes commute. 30 to 40, because I had to first get to Elephant and Castle from Bermondsey, then from Elephant and Castle catch a bus. But back then it was the open back buses. It was back there, like it was the open back bus. I think it was a bus. Was it a bus 12? I think it was a bus 12. If I remember, you jump out and then cross the road by the fire station and walk around the back there. Went to that school.
Was you one of them kids that like would get to school early, or was you kind of late?
Nah, I don't think I never got to school early. I never understood. I think after my first school, I kind of understood the system of schooling more. Because when I've come from Nigeria and I've gone into school, right? So as I've gone into school, I don't understand some things in the school. Like for instance, someone said, your mum. I don't know what your mum means. Like in Nigeria, we don't say your mum. To me, that doesn't mean anything. But when I've said it back, we've had an altercation and had a fight, right? Well, he's punched me first, but I'm not understanding why I'm fighting. Do you understand? So there were things, when you fight, you will learn. So I think from there I learned, and then I was in that school for about a year, and then I got kicked out of that school. I got kicked out of my first school. But I never got kicked out for fighting. I got kicked out because I was the new kid. And he was in the school longer than me. So they felt like
You must have been the problem.
I must have been the problem. But really and truly, I can't be the problem if I don't understand that there was a problem off the back of saying, I'm not gonna let you say something to me and not say something back then. Like now I'm gonna go on, you say what you like, I'll probably ignore you. Like I got things to do, places to be. Like I'm great at ignoring. But then you're young, you know, and just coming then like your mum, that's the first fight I ever had in my life. For someone saying your mum and I'm saying your mum back. Not in my life, but in the UK. And then from there, you learn, and then you get to another school. So from there, moved to another school, but went to school in East London.
So hold on, what age did you come to the UK?
10. That's 10. So I'd come in just ready. 11. I think I just turned 11. So I've come in just ready for secondary school.
So you had like the strong accent and everything.
Very much so. And also I didn't have my family members with me. So like my male brother and my cousins, all the men that I knew were back in Nigeria.
Yes.
I've come in with my sister, my sisters, my mum, my auntie's baby. Like everything's just changed. So for me, I have to learn. They don't even understand what's going on. I had to basically go in, and this is all different to me. Nigeria, I didn't catch bus to where? I'm like, my school's down the road. I'm walking to school with my family. You know, you just learn, innit? I feel like that's just where life is about learning. I feel like you learn through things that happen and learn fast, implement faster. I feel like when you learn something, then you can implement the thing you're learning. You know, and if you don't implement, at least you've learned and you're equipped with the knowledge of what you've learned to utilize it another time. You understand? So that's the key thing. Then we moved, and you know, from there I'd already learned from the first school. Then in the second school, I got into a fight for the same thing, but I was now aware of what that thing does. That your mom or other words, I knew what they led to. Now.
So you did it on purpose?
No, I didn't do it on purpose. The first one was said to me. The second one was said to me, but the first one I said it back not knowing that I'm gonna fight after I say it. Oh. So the first one has been said to me, I'm saying it back like, and I'm having an altercation from that. The second one has been said to me and I'm saying it back, but we're not having an altercation then, but I know there's an altercation. But the second one led to, we're gonna have a little fight after school. We're gonna fight after school. But I now knew from the first one that this particular sayings are gonna lead to a fight and you're gonna get yourself into an altercation. But if you don't reply, you're gonna get into a notification anyway another day, because the person you didn't reply to is gonna feel like, I can say what I want, when I want, how I want. So what do? So I get it. I understand why, you know, some people don't wanna do certain things. Like some of the kids don't wanna do certain things, but they feel like if they don't do those things, they're gonna be picked on anyway. So their thinking might be, I don't know, I'm not their age, but I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes a bit. Their thinking might be, I might as well try and protect myself rather than get bullied. Maybe that's the way they think, which understandably we can't fault them thinking like that. But also I feel like a bunch of people, like adults who like businesses and work and have something to say or give back, and show them other options, because there's so many options of avenues you can go into the world. I think when you're younger, you think your avenues are small. You feel like, oh, I can only do this or this or this. But as you get older, you realize how big the world is and how many options of things you can do. And I feel like the kids have to know they have so many options. Or the young people, like, yeah, when you get to 13, 16, 18, you know, let's just say young people have to know that there's so many options, and then they can maybe like some of those options, but it has to be coming from relatable people. But that's it, you know. I don't know, I think it's because I just saw the kids, and they just came, kids, the young group of people, and the dressing is always similar. Yeah, I realized that they always dress similar. The tracksuit, the hoodies, the fleece bags. There's like a dress code.
Yeah. Basically, like a uniform.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm like a uniform, like, and, you know, like, it's, you know, you just see them and you see yourself in them. You understand? Like, you see yourself in them. You grow up in the ends, you know, and you're always thinking better for yourself. You're always thinking, how can I get better? Then you come out and you're in situations, and then you've got no one to kind of put you through them or help you through them or understand what you're going through. Mum's busy, dad's busy. So that's why they say, like, it's good to have people to speak to. It doesn't necessarily have to be your parents, but just people to speak to, and people that can help you with your thinking and how to do things and how to avoid things and how to see situations for what they could be or how they could be, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I wish the kids the best. No, but yeah, I don't know. I've been offline and yeah, I've enjoyed it. Came off all the socials, came off the Instagram, came off the Facebook, came off the YouTube. And was there a reason why? No
reason.
I don't have a reason. I don't feel like I should make up a reason. I don't have a reason why I wasn't. I just got up one day and I was like, you know what? I don't want to film. I want to take time out for me. I want to do things. I want to learn more. I don't just want to be speaking without knowing what I'm talking about. Like, I'm doing stuff while I'm speaking, rather than them just speaking. And then
so like proper substance.
And if you don't have substance, you start kind of speaking about people, because they have substance. So it's either you're the substance or you find the substance and you speak about the substance, and then that becomes like what you're known for. You're known to speak on other things, and you know, which is cool, but I'd rather just keep it business, family, positive, you know, go to people's workplaces or have people come around and we speak. And you know, we love a barber shop that we go and speak and, you know, get to know what's going down, and everyone have their own opinion. I feel like that's it for me, and I respect and see a lot of platforms. Well, since I've been back online, I've seen a lot more, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Why not? So same way I said no more is the same way I said why not. There's no, you don't have to, oh, my reason is this. No, I ain't got none of that, man. I ain't got none of that. I ain't got none of those reasons, man. I just left it be to get on with it. And now you're back. And that's some of the factors that you have to understand as well. Life goes on. Life goes on. Whether the channel was there or the channel was not there. And I've had a lot of people like, what's happening? How have you been? Oh, where have you been? You know, like Snapchat, I probably kept my Snap. I was off it for about a year and then I came back on it. But people say, oh, I remember when you posted this. And I still get those things that people say. So I feel, okay, cool. So this thing matters. It makes sense. You know, and it's unscripted. It's not like we're saying, oh, we're going to do stuff like this and we're going to say this and we're going to do that. It's just, no, just let's roll. Let's show you a different aspect of life and things going down. You know, we have the wholesale side of things. We're going to show that. We've got the catering side of things. And, you know, we got frozen meals now. We show that hopefully we go. But right now we're just getting Enfield. Pick up some pots, as I've said. Bungle them in the van. And yeah, go and get them dropped off. But yeah, apart from that, it's a new year. Happy New Year. Welcome to the Mr. Oshodi page. Thanks for sticking with me, you know, and hope we get further and further and further. And no, I'm not just gonna go off, you know.
You seem to stay.
Yeah, I'll stay. I'll film. I'll create content wherever it's been, and you know, we try and do other things, you know. As I said, there's things that'll be exciting, and you get some of my friends come on as well over time, bit by bit. They'll come on as well and they'll be involved. They'll be part of what's going on. Yeah. Obviously, we're talking about change, yeah? Change is hard, right? Because what you're changing from doesn't leave you. But it's the base, it's like the foundation of your change. So change is your growth. Change is growth, right? But your foundation is not changing. So that's always within you. But that's what drives you to change. So when you look at your surroundings and you look at your environment and you look at your life, nothing's perfect. But then you think to yourself, nah, you know what? I want better for myself. I want to do better. I want to be able to achieve this. I want to be able to achieve that. I've seen someone do this and I've seen someone do that. Like, one of the things for me that I want to change, and I've always said is, I want to get in the gym. So I got in the gym and then I said, you know what? I don't like the gym. Right? Let's make that clear. I don't like the gym. But I've said to myself, at one point in my life, I'm gonna have to change. So I've been going, but I know that I want to do it in a better way. So now I'm looking for someone to go with that's 100 times better than me. Do you get it?
Could you tell us why you didn't like the gym in the first place?
I don't know. I've never been a gym person.
Yeah.
There was no point in my youth that, oh, I'm getting to the gym every day. There was nothing like that.
So could you say for you was more of like a practical person?
Yeah, I just get on with it
properly than
get
actually
out there,
just doing it for the looks and stuff. Yeah,
like I just get on with it. Like, when I'm at work, the way, and like the food wise, you watch what you eat as well. You know, sorry, I was just eating strawberry sweet, so that's a bad thing to say at 11:45. But yeah, but as we said, like with change, it's hard, but the core of it is where you grow from. So that's why I said it never leaves you. So that kid or that man now that you see that's doing good things, he might have been the person that is riding around on the pedal bikes, not knowing what he's doing with life when he's younger. And then one day he's just gonna wake up and be like, nah, you know what? I want better for myself. Does that part of his life with the pedal bike, does that just exit? No, that's still in him. But now he's trying to do more things. So that's why you respect people that change. I give people maximum respect. That's why I mentioned gym. Because gym to me is, for you to see somebody in the gym, forget all the people that take all the steroids and all the juice and all that, forget all that one. When you see someone that goes to the gym and does the meal prepping properly and has the body that looks good and everything, that is, I respect you lot.
It's a lot of dedication on hard
because
work.
I have not been able to achieve that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Business, I've been able to go to work. I've been able to work hard, wake up in the morning, go to work, build business, grow business, lose money, make money. I'm understanding the aspects of business and all that. But there's certain things that I don't understand because I've never even achieved a certain aspect of it. I've never achieved a lean this or lean body and that. I've never achieved it. I've never gotten to the level 1 of it. And there's 20 levels. So when I see people, then I realize the dedication behind it, the discipline behind it. That's the respect. So with change, you get respected. So when you change and people see you and be like, oh, well done, man. Some people, obviously, sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. So excuse me, let's just answer this call. Hello? Yeah, so that's basically it, man. It's good. You know, it's Friday, so we're gonna think about Jummah. So as we're on the way to Enfield, you know, we were gonna pray, and we're gonna pray in like the East London area, but we're probably gonna pray between North and South. Excuse me, and that's just the changes that happen. This might probably come out during Ramadan, but we are, I think today's the 13th, so we're like 5 days or 6 days or 4 days away from Ramadan. So, you know, hope it all goes well for everyone doing it. You know, may Allah forgive all our sins. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great time with their family. And, you know, you learn a lot as well. Learn a lot, do well, be good. I have to just put that in there as we're in the festive period. Well, not festive period. We're in the season of Ramadan, not festive period. But it's a celebration. Yeah. It's a celebration. Like I celebrate it. Normally every yearly I go to Saudi. I go to Umrah for like the last 14 days. This year, inshallah, I go. If not, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. But yeah, change is great, man. Very important, you know. And for anyone watching this, I'm a product of change, you know. And every day I still find it, no matter how much you've changed, there's still more. Because change requires you to also grow. So even within change, you're growing, you're learning, you're seeking, you're trying to find things. And then you're evolving. And then after you evolve, after you evolve, you have to go through lessons. And a lot of the evolving comes from losses. You go and pick up, I see it, you go and pick up something, you fail at it. And then you try again, you fail at it. Then you try again and again. And then you get it and then you scream, yeah, that's my PB. That's life. Life is like, I'm gonna fail, but when I hit it, I've hit my PB. Now I know it's possible. And now I know it's possible, nothing can get it out of my mind that I'm not gonna be able to achieve it. Nothing can take me away from it, you know? So that's it, very good. We're nearly there, we're like 1 minute away, you know? I'm gonna go to the industrial unit and pick up the bits. Okay, uncle. Nice one. Bye-bye. Bye.
I forgot. Your mum can say goodbye. I forgot.
Say hi.
Yes, hi. Oh no. Hi. That's a bad.
I'm just gonna find my wife quickly. And then come back. Don't worry, got it. Shopping. Come to buy new pots. Well, yeah, pots for the kitchen and mop heads and a few other bits. You know, this place is, for those who don't know, you can come here. It's in Enfield. It's a very good place. A lot of wholesale, quality stuff. Yeah, I'm just here to pick up. I don't do the shopping, I do the selling. In fact, boss, you know, where's Greater? Oh no, you don't work there. It's just blank. He just blanked me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But he does work here though.
Yeah.
100% does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I think he's just bringing stock from upstairs, downstairs. Say hello. You get people like that, but they're cool, bruv. Everyone's just trying to get on with their days, bruv. Grafting hard. Yeah, so it's in Enfield. It's called, what is it? DPR Wholesale. DPR Wholesale in Enfield. They've got everything. Everything you need. Fantastic quality prices, you know. We don't gatekeep nothing. You want your bits? Go and get your bits. Great prices. You see.
This ain't paid promo as well.
Nah, no pay. They ain't paying me for none of this, but I'm paying them. They're not paying me. I'm paying them for it. But we got the man in the forklift to get the stuff from up there. Yeah, I said going to the kitchen, need new bits. But yeah, it's our first day back filming after years, so you know, we're just dusting off the rust. Filming cobwebs. The filming cobwebs, dusting it off, but there's never been cobwebs. Yeah. Natural stuff, mate. Can we get the greatest, please, boss? Let's see, put something in the back. Yeah, so like you can see. Salah. Jumma Fridays. Jumma Fridays. Wherever we go pray Jumma, man. Pray Jumma. What area is this again? Yeah, it is Maryland. Because Maryland is literally down this road. Yeah, we're off to South London now. Nice one, man. You always feel better when you pray, man.
Why are we going South London?
Going to the kitchen. Going to the kitchen. Remember,
where specifically?
Charlton. You know, we've still got all the pots and pans, you know. They need that. Nah, they've got pots and pans, but just to do extra, because now we've added more work into the kitchen work. There's more cooking going on. So with the kitchen, we've got, by the way, I'm not talking to myself, people. There's somebody that I'm speaking to here. He's the one behind the camera. What people think, this guy's just talking to himself. Now in the kitchen, we've got, so it's Food Junkie, www.foodjunkie.co.uk, FOODJUNKEE.co.uk. We have a takeaway kitchen. You can order online. Go to our website, you can order to pick up in our kitchen. We've also got Uber, Deliveroo, Just Eat. You just have to search Food Junkie. We've also got mobile food trucks. So we've got our mobile food trucks that go out every day. They go to
how many you got?
Got 3 food trucks. Inshallah, it will get to more. Got 3 food trucks. They go to business parks, and people they go and serve businesses and people at work and stuff. We've got contracts with people. And then we've got the newly launched frozen meals. So with the frozen meals, it's the same meals, just chilled and frozen and sent out to people. But the frozen goes all over the UK. So you can order from anywhere in the UK. If you order Monday to, you can order any day. But Monday to Friday, I think it's just a little bit more charges on the weekend. But yeah, you get it. That's what it is. And then yeah, it's great, man. It's going well. I've had this one for, yeah, it'll be 9 years old in July. Hold on, let's just stay on the phone. Yeah, hello. I'm on the way. Hello.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I can't ask you. Let me just take the pot in the car.
I'm on the way. I'm literally 15 minutes away.
Right.
Yeah. Pot or no pot, we pray. Yeah. We've had Food Junkie 9 years this July. As you know, Food Junkie started as we had a big truck, and yes, I would say the mosque is near Maryland because that's the closest train station. We had a big truck, and then when COVID hit, after COVID, we opened a kitchen and then bought one of the mobile trucks, then 2, then 3, and then yeah, just been pushing on from there. I feel like the way Food Junkie's grown is grown at the right pace and steadily, and it's, you know, we've served a lot of people, but we're not like those people that, sorry, let me just get my hand cream. I don't want no dry hands in at the screen. It's one of those ones where we've never gone crazy. Oh, let's go to this marketing company, let's go to these people, let these people do this for us, let these people do this for us. We've basically grown the business from the ground. Does that make sense? Like, we've grown it from like 0 followers and basically going outside parties to going outside parties to doing birthdays to being in the market, done all that, to being in the city, then got the mobile trucks going to businesses, then we've done the whole catering, and so we've literally grown and gotten better over time. And that's where we believe that the chilled meals were needed, So we came together and we created the children's. Well, we'll show you once we finally get there. You know, it should be there in about 20 minutes. So yeah, we'll catch up when we get to the kitchen.